How often do you put your bare feet on the ground? How often do you get off your phone and get into the real world? How often do you push your body to its limits? These aren't the most unhappy times for no reason. Ladies and gentlemen, well, you got to get off the phone. You got to immerse yourself into the nature, into the beautiful nature that we've been gifted with. And why doing so is going to majorly improve your physical, but mostly your mental health. If this is the first time you're watching me, my name is Sam Hardy, and this video is going to really mostly be about the mental impact, the degree it changes your mental state when you apply these few things that I'm going to talk about. Getting right into it, the first thing, and probably the most important, actually the most important, is using your phone intentionally. Now, it'd be easy to say just like aim for a certain amount of screen time, like an hour or a certain amount of time. That would be easier to do that. But what makes more sense, because depending on how you use your phone, what really makes the difference is using your phone intentionally and using it purposefully and being fully aware how you're using your phone. For example, I use everything I do for social media, I do on my phone. So my screen time's about an hour and a half on average per day, but that's almost strictly just from working on my social media stuff and communication. And I've gotten better, and I still struggle with this, is that just going on your phone to just kind of browse or scroll, that's when it starts to really take over your life, is when you don't even have a reason to go on your phone. You're just doing it as a part of your life. You just become an extension of the phone rather than the phone becomes an extension of you. Phone doesn't get enough credit for how powerful it is. And if you don't check it and you're not aware and you're not intentionally using it, it can take over your life and then ruin it. So the main goal is that you have to become hyper aware. Every time you pick up your phone, you ask yourself and then have an answer of why are you using your phone? And if it's a reason that you don't find acceptable, like just I want to watch stupid shorts or something like that, then put your phone down and actually live your life. Or if it's something like you want, or if you're producing content or you need to contact somebody, and then while you're doing that, be very aware when you're doing it so you don't wind up mindlessly following some other video or something that you found on your phone while you were doing that. And again, I've struggled with this for years, and I still do sometimes, but I've gotten better. I've gotten a lot better, and mostly it is awareness and intentionally using your phone, understanding how powerful of a device it is. All right, now that we've gotten better at using our phone, now what we fill our time with is we must get outside and also do more primal things, which I would say grounding, adventure, and just maybe even just relaxing outside. Very primal things. Grounding is super, super important, and I didn't realize it was super important until I actually tried it and did it myself. Grounding is literally just when you have no socks and no shoes and you put your bare feet on the ground. I know that in our culture, it's like you got your dogs out, you can't listen to that because it is very makes a huge impact on your health and your mental health to get your bare feet on the ground. It's what we're meant to do. It's what we're naturally meant to do. Adventure. Get some friends, get some good friends, and do something. What I personally like to do is we go down to a creek, and there's a little spot in our creek where it's shallow and calm enough, and we cold plunge, and it's absolutely freezing, especially now that it's winter. It's only like 45 degrees out max. That's like the high for the day. And we'll go and cold plunge, like stuff like that. That's what we're really meant to. That's what we're really supposed to do. That's what we're meant to do. And doing stuff like that, especially with a good crowd of people, is so impactful on your mental health and your physical health. And on top of getting outside, make sure because depending on the day and depending on our modern lifestyles, we may not really have time for a ton of time outside. But what I would say is to absolutely try your best to make sure that you go outside and see the light, even if it's cloudy, like on a day today, or if it's full sun. Make sure that you get outside and walk around a little bit, walk around your block, your neighborhood, whatever, first thing in the morning and before sunset, because that sets our circadian rhythm. That's really what we're meant to see. We're meant to see the sun in the morning, and we're meant to see the sun during its setting. And then lastly, you got to get into the gym. 2025, like I hope people realize that no matter what you want to do, Going to the gym will absolutely benefit you no matter what you want to do. It'll just benefit you as a person. Basically, going to a gym is not primal, what cavemen used to do, but it is pushing and pulling and using your body intensely is immensely helpful for your mental and physical health. Then obviously you have all the other benefits like getting jacked, getting confidence, all that. So those two, but it really does affect your mental health as well. If you guys are interested in personal fitness coaching and diet coaching, I will leave a link in the description down below and a video actually describing my coaching in full detail. But if that sounds like something you're interested in, just go check it out. But that's really all I have to say. You just got to get outside. You got to first absolutely get off the phone. It's ruining people's mental health. I look around in the world and I just see so many people absolutely glued to their phone. They're not actually living. The phone is not an extension of their life. They are an extension of their phone. I see it far too often. And no wonder why everybody's so depressed and lazy and they just don't like feel like really doing anything and they don't have that energy and that lust for life. Do some adventure. Get with your friends and adventure outside and just try to spend more of the day outside and especially get those feet on the ground. And then get into the gym, get jacked, enjoy it, love it. Your life will transform extremely fast. That's all I have for you guys today. Once again, if you're interested in my coaching, go check it out. I'll leave a video in the description. Subscribe, like, I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.